What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is October the 8th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing today. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, not a lot in data points today, a couple Fed speakers, but in reality, a lot of people are going to be digesting what just came out from China or a lack thereof, as well as just the upcoming data points. So tomorrow's FOMC minutes, and then you have initial jobless claims, CPI on Thursday, and PPI on Friday. So that's what people are going to be really talking about. But today, so far, it seems to be recovering fairly well. NASDAQ is up 0.35, S&P up 0.4, and Dow is up 0.039. So all in all, it seems like the market wants to recover today, again, despite what just came out from China. Fear and greed index is under the greed category, so people's appetite for risk is still on the table. And getting right to it though, SOFI. So SOFI is just piggybacking once again off the broader market. As I've stated, I don't see them putting out any official news from now until their actual earnings, upcoming earnings, which is at the end of the month, but I could be wrong. But again, that's kind of what SOFI generally does do. Looking at shorts, so 17.42% of the free float is being shorted, so just anticipate them to be somewhat just maintaining their position. Yesterday, they randomly did return 1.5 million, so similar nature could happen today, but I feel like shorts will be rather active near the tail end of the week. Aside from that, right now with $8.32, it is trading between the pivot and the R1. So $8.12 will be that key point to watch for, and then $8.44 will be that next strong resistance / target. So yeah, all in all, it's just most likely going to be stuck in this kind of no man's land right here between the pivot and the R1 until something happens. Either the minutes tomorrow kind of be that deciding point to really propel it higher or break it down, or SOFI maybe does put out something specific. So we'll just have to wait and see. Palantir is up 1.03%. No actual news today. No SEC filings. There was that Form 4 that did come out late last night, which I'll give you guys a quick overview of that right here. So ultimately, it kind of goes to show some sales. So transaction code S. So it isn't 4F. Let's see. Unless it says tax purposes right down here. No, it looks like it was pre-planned. It was straight up sales. I don't see taxes for here, but it is Heather this Plankish, whatever, I'm butchering their name. But regardless, multiple different transactions that did occur on October the 3rd. But still, dollar value, nothing really crazy if you ask me. Shorts are still returning quite a lot with Palantir, as you can kind of see right here. So yeah, shorts kind of peaked at around 7%, and that was at the kind of end of September, and since then shorts have been returning. Right now with it at $39.25, it is trading between this R1 and R2, so $38.29 will be the strong support, $40.39 will be the next strong resistance / target. Yesterday was more of a signal, in my opinion, that Palantir, some people are hesitant about it being at these levels. So just anticipate a lot of volatility, and based on at least the data points and the momentum in the market, it still does show that the market wants to propel Palantir a little bit higher. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. NIO is getting hit quite hard today, down 7.66%, and that is because of this. So there was a conference, or I guess a press conference that was held yesterday, and it looks like it was the China's National Development and Reform Commission did fail to really announce any significant new stimulus measures. So yeah, they were rather quiet on that front. So of course, what really propelled it higher, especially I think the 142 billion that was estimated for just banks, Chinese banks, and then they were going to cut rates. Nothing was really kind of set in stone. So of course, now the market sees that as a red flag, and a lot of Chinese stocks are going down. So NIO is somewhat heavily shorted, so in my opinion, they might kind of pounce all over this grayness today. So 12.6% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 168.31 million shares. Right now with it at $6.26, it is trading between this S2 and this S1. So $6.15 will be the strong support, and then $6.46 is going to be the next strong resistance slash target. So yeah, all in all, it'll be a fun old time for that tomorrow or today. Clearly I don't know what's up right now. But then moving on, super micro computer, no actual news today. So in my opinion, I think it's just the market optimism, as well as it just piggybacking off of yesterday's news, which was this right here. So yeah, I think in general it's justified looking at what has been happening with it over the last like 1 month. It is up 20%, but down 46% over the last 6 months. So technically could be considered a value play, if that kind of makes sense. It is also at the same time heavily shorted, so 23.59% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 102.57 million shares. So yeah, I think a lot of people are gravitating towards SMCI, and right now with it at $50.48, it is trading between this R2 and this R3, so 49.34 will be a strong support, and then 53.59 will be that next strong resistance slash target. And last but not least, Alibaba, no actual news. Same goes what I just mentioned for NIO. It's really affecting Alibaba, but like Alibaba has been getting, you can even see it based on this, just huge amounts of volume getting in. So people are really interested in value right now. And Alibaba, I think, hits that mark in my opinion, but it's not heavily shorted. So 3.15% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 62 million shares. Right now, shorts are increasing around 15,000 shares already pre-market. And shorts just generally have been really getting in. So it looks like April was kind of the low of 1.75. So yeah, shorts are seeing a little bit more blood with Alibaba, a little bit. So as far as right now with it at 109, it is trading between this pivot and this R1. Definitely need to watch for it to get above this 111 point. If not, then it will kind of trend down. $100 will be that more psychological support as well. And then aside from that, 99 and change will be the following support. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on these stocks. What other stocks are floating your boat that you're really buying or even watching today? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. Take advantage of this promo. It does give you 5 free stocks, and each stock is valued up to $2,000. So this is a must do. And aside from that, I did actually just launch my memberships with this channel. So if you do like the channel and want to support the growth, take a look at the memberships. I greatly appreciate that. And with all that said, appreciate all of you guys watching.